You have a new release about to drop called Siphontology 2. What is the reason behind releasing a sequel to the original success of Siphontology, and what is their connection?
Well, Siphontology, the mixtape, it really just started as an idea that I had when I was in college, bored in class one day. I had a relationship with Siphon Clothing, and I was actually building it. So I just came up with Siphontology one day, and I hit Barmac like, "Yo, dog, we have to do this, this project called Siphontology," and he was amped on it because we were trying to figure out how we could kind of cross promote anyway. So when I finally came up with it, and I was like, "Yo, it's not going to be regular. It's not going to be your run-of-the-mill mixtape. It's going to be something. It's going to be like a quality mixtape that we're going to package and that I'm going to write as if it was a record." So we didn't have that much time because we wanted to time it right with as far as magic is concerned, and Siphon taking it to the forefront of the streetwear game. It was like we were both trying to strategize and figure out what would be the best timing. So I think I wrote Siphontology in a month, and I was just mad inspired to do it, and I wrote the CD, came up with the ideas, recorded it, and turned it around really, really fast. So I guess moving after it came out, it had such an impact. It did and accomplished more than we ever aimed for it to accomplish. It had such a buzz. I had a job at the time, working a deadbeat office job that made me almost want to, I don't even know, I was super depressed at the time, but I had an office job, and I would spend my lunch breaks at the post office mailing out Siphontology CDs, so I wouldn't even eat. I'd just be like, I'd be losing my head because I'm like, oh man, I gotta do this, I gotta mail these CDs out. So it got to the point where I just had to pick one or the other. It was like, am I gonna do music or am I gonna do this job? So when it came time, all the deliberation and talking about doing my next record finally came into fruition, and it's done now, I wanted to take the concept that I came up with for the first Siphontology, where it's like the futuristic style of music that no one's really even attempted to make before. I decided I want to do this for my record and not just have it be a mixtape. So when I saw that the first Siphontology actually that it worked, I was like, now I have to make this record. And I think I was successful in making a record that was what the first Siphontology was really supposed to be. This record was completely thought out, completely conceptual, and it follows the same formula as the mixtape, but it's way more extensive. So I guess in that sense, they were connected, and we figured out a way to wield what really worked from the first Siphontology and make a complete body of work out of it. And I hope people see that.